To present the next medal, Carnegie Medal of Philanthropy, to Fiona and Stanley Druckenmiller. First, I want to introduce a scholar who has made a cause of studying ethics. President of the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs and editor-in-chief of the journal Ethics and International Affairs, we were honored to have him serve as a member this year of the Carnegie Medal of Philanthropy Selection Committee. Please welcome Joel Rosenthal. Joining Joel to present the next Carnegie Medal, we welcome a man who is known for many great accomplishments in many fields, but is a hero to anybody who ever tried to hammer a nail in the wall or paint the kitchen. He is the co-founder of the immensely successful Home Depot and has been on Home Depot's board of directors since 1998. He's also the former director of a former director of the New York Stock Exchange, and is himself an active philanthropist, especially in the areas of education, medicine, and services for the disadvantaged. He serves as chairman of the board of the Medical Center at NYU. The NYU School of Business now sponsors a night school program named after him with a curriculum that includes his business model. Please welcome Kenneth Langone.
Driving over here today with my wife, Elaine, I had a thought, and that thought was that to be asked to present Fiona and Stan for this award is probably one of the greatest honors of my life. That's the passion and the respect I have for the both of them. When we talk about philanthropy, we typically think in three different veins. First, obviously, treasure, talent, and time. And they're all important. But there is something that is far more important to me than all three of those, and that is passion and feelings for the cause that the organization addresses. And I can tell you on a first-hand basis, Stanley at the Harlem Children's Zone and the Harlem Children's Zone Promise Academy, Fiona at our Medical Center's Neuroscience Institute, which was largely created as a result of her conviction of the importance of the brain and stem cell research in the future of healthcare. And I can go on and on and on about all the wonderful things they do, which they prefer to be done anonymously. But I can tell you that everything they touch, they make better. And I watch it and I learn every time. I go back a long time. I remember Stanley as a young trainee at the Pittsburgh National Bank, and Fiona as a portfolio manager at the Dreyfus Corporation. By the way, for what it's worth, she's as good an investor as he is, and from what I've seen, she might even top a little bit. But the two of them have their priorities right. It's legendary what they give to charity. But their family is exemplary. 3 wonderful daughters. I'm especially partial to one since she's my goddaughter. And all I can say is that beyond the 3 T's, the way they emotionally embrace the causes they believe in is truly exemplary. And I think that's as important as the checks they write or the time they give or the talent they bring. So it's now my honor to read the citation. Fiona and Stanley Druckenmiller, you exemplify the art of quiet philanthropy. But although you shun publicity, the institutions that benefit from your abundant support heartily commend your generosity. The causes you have adopted, medical research, education, the alleviation of poverty, are ever in need, and you are always ready to help. Not many within the philanthropic community can match the level and constancy of your giving, and you have been rightly praised for being among the few to increase your donation during recent difficult economic times. Stanley Druckenmiller, perhaps your Pittsburgh roots led you to be inspired by Andrew Carnegie. Like him, you are known for being fiercely competitive in business, and by the way, in golf as well, setting the highest possible standards for yourself and pulling out all stops to succeed. You resemble Carnegie in achieving success at a young age, in your willingness to take significant risks to reap extraordinary returns, and happily, in your eagerness to use the fruits of your success to make a difference in people's lives. Andrew Carnegie once said, "Nature has not provided a means by which any man can use riches for selfish purposes without suffering therefrom." These words might have echoed in your mind when, after many years of generous support to various causes, you went even further, donating an additional $705 million to your family foundation. These funds have already begun to flow out to worthy institutions. One early beneficiary was the Harlem Children's Home, an outstanding organization you helped build according to its founder, fellow Bowdoin College alumnus Jeffrey Canada. You chair the board of this community-based nonprofit, which serves approximately 17,000 children, combating poverty through education, health care, and job training. Fiona Druckenmiller, you too have had a stellar financial career and devote great time and effort to your family's philanthropy. A trustee of New York University's Langone Medical Center and a constant advocate for its work, you joined your husband in giving $100 million to launch its Neuroscience Institute because, as you have noted, breakthroughs in neuroscience and stem cell research will yield huge benefits in both quality and length of life. The brain is one of the last great frontiers in medicine, and advances in related research could help both the individual and society function at a higher level. An ordained interfaith reverend, you are also a member of the Leadership Council of the New York Stem Cell Foundation and have served on the board of many organizations devoted to education, the arts, human rights, and medical research. Because of the sacrifices you have made, the care and concern you lavish on the causes you espouse, and the example you set by giving of your wealth in the same adventurous spirit with which you earned it, Fiona and Stanley Druckenmiller, we wholeheartedly applaud you both.
Thank you. Stan, like Evelyn, is not well today, but I know he thanks you also. And of course, I get to thank him for taking me on this journey and sharing it with me. We've had a lot of great speakers and thinkers today. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank Ken and Vartan really for their friendship. I know Stan and I, as much as we appreciate this honor, value both of their friendship even more. And all of the executive directors like Ellen Futter, who is at my table, many of the people that are making sacrifices every day of their lives, which I'm not sure Stan and I yet reach that level, but we thank you and we share this honor with you as well. And lastly, I'd like to thank our friends and our family. They sustain us, they renew us, they share everything with us. I know sometimes they even get accused of being related to us. So for our children especially, we apologize, but we also share this honor with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fiona Druckenmiller, for those heartfelt remarks, and we wish rapid recovery and good health to Stanley.